Great and beautiful morning and evening to you all, wherever you are joining me at this hour. Welcome to 364 edition of Investdata in Academy Live with Ambrose. Global market, as we speak, are really in misdirection, but I will tell you there's a stronger improvement in this at this hour in that market. And why here in Nigeria, our market is still positive, but we're seeing profit activity already after the three what we call a three soldier in terms of tech analysis. When we are reading chart, you see three strong bullish run for 3 days. You can see the chart as shown on that candlestick. Now we are not surprised seeing a slowdown this morning as a lot of our profit taking. But I'll tell you, we still going to expect market to correct, but not immediately as market players down here in Nigeria digest this recent earnings season, especially the Q3 number that will give them insight what it will be doing as as the year draw to end, or the end of the year draw closer for this company that has December as year end. I think this was expect that will play at the market. And also, I said it earlier in this class that the institutional investor, they don't invest the way the retail investor react to numbers. And these numbers has been released already. Now they will be what we call digesting, analyzing, and how to interpreting this data that were released. Also compare with what is happening on economy and sectors that has potential that will support this company performance going into the future. And also what is what the yield environment look like. Is it missed now? It's going to come down, so that they will know where they will now reposition their portfolio to. And that is why portfolio reshuffling and sector rotation will continue in any market. And that will expect that between now and end of the year and early 2024 by God grace. That means whatever we are seeing in the market today, don't panic, but you need to have your plan that you are trading. That will help you to work to stay ahead of the market in any market you are trading. Once you have a plan, and that plan will guide you to know exactly what to do that when to. Yes, I said that the market across the globe are looking at me straight away. But the good thing that we are seeing some of the markets that are looking also pretty good as we speak now. If you look at the Asia market opened with, I always start with that market because look at the most of the four regions, look at the Asia aside, look at the Europe, look at US and also Africa before come back to what to our NGS. The good thing that as we speak now, Asia market has opened on a positive note. For a long time, I think that Asia has been bleeding, but this morning we saw that open on as a result of what the positive news of Fed easing and also reducing fear. And they leave their the Fed came out leaving rate unchanged, but also they've signaled that cuts might start happening because they are seeing that the economy has started expanding, and also the yield in the physical market also dropped significantly. That's why we are seeing that market across the globe, the mature market are looking up right away. For me, it's a good one. And also, as all eyes are still on earnings of all these tech companies also supporting the market in Asia. Good news for those in Asia that after like almost 4 straight days of bearish market in that environment or negative sentiment, we are seeing improve or kind of a turnaround this morning in Asia, which is also good. But as we speak, also China stocks are still gaining marginally as well as a result of the weak economic reading that came from that environment. Traders are still liberating on that what will happen going to the future. But with the outcome of Fed meeting, we're saying that yes, this might bring it about. Investors, don't forget that market players, they are looking for where they can make money. If you are seeing that treasury yield is falling sharply as a result of this unchanged rate, that's that overnight, overnight trade has also turned around, boosting technology stock as a result of what expectation of positive earnings. We saw that Nasdaq in the US, we saw how solid gain recorded yesterday because of what we're seeing that leading tech companies are posting positive number. For me, it's a good one. Like I said earlier, Asia stocks are rallying as we speak, and Asia Tech is also supporting the market as well as treasury yields in that environment. These are what is also happening in Japan. Also, have expanded gain. We saw Japan Nikkei 225, adding about 1.2% gain just yesterday alone, and also this morning alone. So sorry, and this is the third straight day we're seeing that index gaining, and also Japan back of Japan action of going less hawkish has also impacted the market. For me, it's a good one for that environment. And despite all this, oil price also continue to oscillate after 3 days pullback. We're seeing that When Fed left their rate unchanged, so that oil price petered out this morning. It's a good one, despite that China economy is still lagging because fear has persisted. What Where is the economy go from there in China? There's a major concern in that environment as we speak now. But if we look at Europe, that Europe also mirror what is happening in US and Asia. I think that Europe stock has also opened sharply, on the up direction, inching up a lot of what sentiment being boosted by what by outcome of a Fed meeting, or as all eyes are still on what Bank of England decision today. Will Bank of England go the same direction of what the European Central Bank has done, and also what just came out from US Fed meeting? Will they go in that direction? If that happens, then I'll tell you that we're seeing an environment of pause, which also might likely also boost the economy. I think this is a trend that we're going to see, and just is the end of the year. We don't know what to continue in 2024. But if what is happening in terms of geopolitical tension continue, that will be a trend. But if we start seeing it at this point start coming down, we start seeing solution profile, we see people stopping ceasefire, shedding sword for peace, that will be very. But it's good that we are seeing a pause in terms of position of central banks of the world. For me, it's a good one that that also we need to recognize. But in all, there are still elements of risk. Risk are still in the market. That means you need to also bring with what with knowledge. Risk is still everywhere. You have to also balance your portfolio and know how you should also go around. As I just said earlier, like also Bank of England, we are looking forward to see, knowing that we saw inflation slowing down in that Eurozone, and also in England. Let's see how they're going to come out with their position. And also October, this is manager for Europe also. For me, it's not a bad one. Look also looking good, just an improvement. Let's say whether it's likely, but we expect to see it when it comes compared to what already on ground. We'll see whether it will confirm the sentiment we are seeing. Like I said, Apple all eyes on that result today, on the result of Apple to see where they're also going. 3 days pullback. Also, we are seeing that fear of Fed has affected, but where will it go? Oil rebounded today. How far will it go? Because I tell you, cautious trading because of what is happening in Middle East. But yes, there also see some fundamentals supporting buying and supply that around the oil might start around the 98 to 100 on a strong supply fundamental of demand and supply. But let's look and see how far it will go. These are the things also you should also be looking at in this kind of environment right away in the matured market. We finally look at what is happening in the US market and that of Africa, so that we can come back and look at what we have for today. It's good that we look at what is happening in the matured market, because I tell you also, because no markets are operating in isolation, you see that all this market they mirror what is happening here and there. Also because I tell you, financial market flows around. One information can trigger another one. Like I said, when we saw that China business activity was slowing down, already company that has branches in China, the international company, they also feeling how they try to strategize and also put their business in order. Put for me is a good one. Yes, I said earlier, we are seeing that US market has really inch up higher this morning. It's a lot of what the positive outcome of 30 minutes as expected. Let me put that, because it is what I've been anticipated that it will come, and the meeting confirmed it. And when the chairman of Fed also confirmed that for now, because the economy has started coming out, this is not a war, we're seeing the economy dragging. They see re-improvement in their Q3 GDP. The focus was about 4.4, but they saw about 4.9, almost 5% for that quarter. For me, it's a kind of a booster for them also to start looking at the way of cutting rate to boost the economy further, and that is what they have done at the outcome of this meeting. For me, it's a good one, and this is also going to support the flow of fund in that environment. But also, one also to be very careful when we are investing. In that market, don't be carried away. Also, read your charts. Look at your sentiment report and your fundamental in decision you are taking in that environment. Yes. Also, we expect also share that also notify to increase the world is share buyback in that market. These are the things information that also flowing in US market. Crude oil, like I just said, have ended the 3 days decline following what the following a fair decision to pause. These are the things that happen in the market. In Africa, like I said, Africa is missed. Why in Nigeria here? I see that our market is flash right to speak now, but we are seeing a sign already that profit taking has hit the market. Those high cap stocks that pushed the market in the last 3 days, they are slowing down this one, and investors are taking the opportunity to cash out their profit. And also forget that this is a one-way market that have moved as a lot of high cap stocks. Majority of the other stocks have not moved in that direction. That is why even at this point of above 70,000 mark, that which is the highest in the market, we expect to see correction. And why there are still some stocks that are struggling on their value that has all the upside potential that is high. Once we looking at them, and also if you remember I said in this class that in 2008 it is the banking sector, financial sector that moved the market up, where we saw the life of UBA hitting 65 naira, and also that of Zenith Bank 45, also GTB, even the FCMB around 22. We saw even Sterling Bank around the world 18, 19. You can see that the police price are not yet there, and you can see that the numbers this company are posting now, this bank are posting, are better than that. I believe that even when the market corrects, there are still potential, because on the strength of the numbers we are seeing, I like to see what they pay, in a kind of growth in payout. And I believe that when the institutional investor, the smart money, start coming to the market with liquidity, with good money, market will change. That means any pullback we're going to experience now is just an opportunity. And if the market continues in the uptrend, there are industries and sectors that are yet to move. That is where you also be looking at when investing. Yes, for me, these are how we look at it. But let's look at what is happening in our own domestic market. Yes, starting from the October Purchasing Manager Index that were released by Islamic IPTC, I would say that the nation business activities has also further contrast. It shows that this increasing macroeconomic headwind we're seeing has also started beating business. This is the first time after 7 straight months of expansion. This October we saw what contraction. Yes, signaling yes their business activities is slowing down because of what either harsh policy or what implementation of government policy or around. But I think also the government and the sector managers are also listening what to do at this time. But like I said, I'll still give kudos to the corporate Nigerians for what they have done in today. Despite the headwinds around the economy, we are seeing a positive numbers that will support what a good period. Knowing that the last quarter of the year, we expect also to, despite the economy we just started the first quarter, this last quarter of the year, go and change the trade market is the most active sector, and we see market performing more positively in this last quarter. For that, let's take advantage of this and also make informed decision. And also, it's a good news that as we are speaking now, that the CBN has also cleared the FS backlog with banks and the airline. For me, it's a good one, and this is a good development. Let's see how far it's going to also change the face of the market. Like I also look at the earnings. Like I told you that every day will be 2 or 3 earnings. Today we're looking at Japaul, looking at the UPDC, and also livestock feed. But I want to start with this earnings before I go to go and look at what the market is doing, even in figure and also in chart. But let's look at this earnings that were released before now. What can we make out of it? Is it a pointer of a good opportunity? We need to know all this. Yes, I start with Japaul. Japaul good result. I would say this Japaul good result is good, but I'll still tell you that there are some things I also want to consider depending on your investment objective and also what is your result, what the time frame you are looking at, because I see opportunity there, but also what you are looking at also determine how far you're going to wait. Yes, the stock have rallied also is still rallying, but are you jumping in now? We need to know all this. And why are you jumping? Are you jumping for medium term or long term? You need to also understand yourself so that you will not say, oh, even when I enter the market, that the price start coming down. You must know why you are entering the stock and what is attracting you and how far are you ready to wait in the stock. These things are very, very important as we speak right away. Very, very key. In any investment you are taking, you must understand the environment you are in and why you are entering that stock. These are the very best. For Japaul, the turnover for Japaul moved from 1.02 billion to 2.18 billion. That's about 113 or 114% up in the green. But if you look at the PAT, this 2.18 billion translates to what 661.63 million against 23.67 million in 2022. This is about more than 2,000 growth just of change in the PAT, and this translates to what to 11 kobo earning per share as at third quarter against 0.004. That means less than 0.1% in 2022. This is a good move for the company to have about 11 kobo at third quarter. You can forecast really and likely see either 15 could go at the end of the year. For me, it's a plus because they are coming backward to profit after a long time. And don't forget, this is one of the Nigeria we call a local content company that's supposed to be active and also driving growth. But now that government is looking the work for solid mineral and other minerals to boost revenue, I believe that this is a company that you, if you are thinking long and medium, one can be looking because I see potential there because of what the activities of that is happening in that solid mineral, and also try to become to have a clear rules or direction between the state and the federal government who will be in charge and making things easier for those operating. Because that is why recently I heard about many licenses were kind of revoked in that solid mining. But for this company being a corporate one, going to good mining and also planning another injection of new capital, I see potential in the company because these are the things we need to know. But if you look at the company profit margin, we saw that profit margin jump up heavily to about 30.4 for Q3 against 2.32 was in 2020. You can see from 2.18 billion, the company go to kind of profit after tax to 661.63. This has shown that how prudent they are for this quarter compared to what we saw in 2023. And also, other income that came also that impacted was as a result of what boosted this number. But one thing that after looking at the profit and loss account, look at the company balance sheet and also what cash flow. The balance sheet is looking good, but still there are still no concern there. But I believe that as they are coming back fully to business, we need to also address that the company is having an accumulated loss about 9.04 billion at the third quarter, and also shareholders fund has turned positive from a negative of 162.42 million to 535.2 million. For me, it's a good one, and that is good news for what for investors. But if you look at your operating cash flow, this is also where also see that there's improvement in operating cash flow from for the period improvement to the operating cash flow improved to 102.9 million against a negative balance, a loss position, a loss earned about 204.8 million in the corresponding period of 2022 for this company. These are good news for Japaul, but your investment objective will tell you how long we're going to wait because numbers are looking good, and it is when the number becomes very obvious that will attract more investment. But like I said, these are the local content companies that need to be kind of encouraged and also take advantage of what is what to have in Nigeria, like mineral source here and there. That we have a lot of opportunity to go a long way to impact positive on Japaul. Quickly look at what is happening in UPDC. UPDC, I will tell you, for the last 5 years, they tried to reduce their loss. Could that loss also continue? But the reduction is becoming obvious that yes, the company is turning gradually to to have a direction where they are going. But as at third quarter 2023, so that the revenue for the company UPDC moved from 2.1 billion to 3.8 billion. That's about 84% in the green for the top line. But if you look at also the bottom line, which is having a loss after tax of 105.3 million against 290.6 million in 2022. This is a great improvement. That's about 76 to 78% in green. Why I mean in green? Because the loss has dropped from 290.6 million to 105. You can see that this is an improvement, but still in a negative position. But now we are seeing is a mixed number. We want to look at what is the cash flow and also the balance sheet of this company. If you look at the balance sheet, you can say that the company have a reserve, a revenue reserve that is still also in negative about 9.97 billion from 9.73 billion in 2022. Cash flow also is looking up. For me, it's a good one that cash flow is looking up for this period from from 1.26 billion in 2022 towards 1.6 billion in 2023. This is an improvement. I tell you, when you see a company earnings looking up and cash flow is looking up, good. Because that their loss is also almost wiping away. If that happens, also with expected expansion with business, we expect that this period of inflation, real estate is real, but who believe that this company going to the future, depending on your investment objective, will see a light already at the end of the day, they might come to profit. And also, when they go to expanding their business in this real estate business, I believe that something happen very soon. Now they are constantly reducing their loss. Once they turn, you can see that the top line is sharp, say that in between is what they lost. Once they able to clear that loss, all those costs and bring it positive to loss, to bring their operation to positive position. That say that the price is selling is a giveaway. That's why depending on your horizon, medium or long term, short term, you know what to do with what the UPDC as to speak right away. Also, the last one before we go into looking at the chart is livestock feed. Livestock feed also has stayed for a long time. Studied there, just like Japaul and UPDC. Why I'm thinking all these look after that they are very volatile. There's opportunity them. Don't forget that in the last January to date, we have seen most of these look after giving you almost more than 100% return. You need to see is it the right time to still hold them or take profit. But with this earnings going to the future, if the government get the policy right, these companies start coming up. It's better you buy them at this low price because we expect that if things are improved, these are companies that also future growth element to start coming in. That's why it depends on your investment. That's why we're bringing it in. But like I've said, now that we're almost looking at all these low cap stuff, we'll now move to medium cap and also look at high cap and also go to sector by sector to look at comparative analysis as we go into the future. Yes, for livestock feed also we saw a great improvement in their turnover, also moving from 11.2 billion to 14.3 billion for third quarter. For me, this is a good one, and this translates toward a positive 39.28 million against 239.3 million lost in 2020. So you can see that these numbers are looking good. We need to know where they are coming from and where they are going. Yes, and this 39.3 million translates toward to 0.01 earning per share against negative 8 kobo earning per share. Then it was 0.08 negative earning per share for 2022. Also, if you look at the profit margin, because why would they talk about profit margin in UPDC? First of all, they are still in loss. But for this UPDC store livestock, I think that the profit margin is still very, very low, 0.27 against negative, like it's already in loss, negative 20.23. Yes, but they want to look at another thing that is very, very important, the balance sheet. Where are they going? If you look at the balance sheet, for me, there's a missed concern here. We need to also let us know and also put in at the back of our mind. If you look at the what we call either retained loss or accumulated loss for livestock, it's still at a negative 473.8 against 513.1 million in 2023. But the operating cash flow for the period also declined from 5.8 billion to 1.14 billion in 2022 as a result of what change in working capital. That's why I say change as a result of change in working capital of livestock. You can see that these numbers are looking good, but there are one thing that you need to consider. That means it will guide you what kind of investment are you taking, a medium term position or long term position in this company. For me, numbers that were linked to the market, we are still we are still very looking good. We expect a few ones that are yet to come and give us more life. But the one that come so far, as any season has also closed for the month of October, these numbers are going to support the market and also support a dividend growth if such trend is also sustained in Q4. Yes, coming to the market, we want to look at what the market is doing now. To speak now, market maintain its position above the T line and also above 70,000 separate line. To speak now, market is between 70,437.99, down by 143.77 basic points, and that translates about 0.18%, almost 0.2. If you want to approximate fact in that position. This is the state of the market as we speak. And also, as we say, the market breadth is still very, very positive right now. We're having about 20 stocks in the green and about also 8 stay in the red at this hour. But if you look at also the top gainers, and also you see that we're seeing low cap stock compared to when we are seeing almost high cap stock yesterday. These are the position of the market as we speak. But let's quickly look at the top losers at this point. Look at the losers. We are seeing the international breweries leading, followed by FBN Holding profit taking, Champs also profit taking, and see also Vetra Capital, or with the insurance company profit taking, and also Royal Exchange Assurance. These are the ones that are on the loser chart. Yes, if you look at the gainer start, but that Omatek is leading by 10% flat, followed by C&I Leasing as a result of a bonus will be announced. Omatek is on the top, followed by Fertilizer now. That's about 9.8% in the green. Japaul Gold almost at 140, 41 kobo, 9.3%, and now and down communication. These are the top 5 gainers right away. But on terms of volume and also activities, I think that Fidelity is leading this morning, with a 51.63 million share traded, followed by Japaul 49.01 million traded so far, and FCMB 23.8 million share traded, and Charles 23.6 million share, and UBA at 21 naira 10 kobo 22.1 million share traded so far. This is the state of the market. But let's look at what the chart is doing because of our time. So yesterday we saw how internet almost at this time stopped us yesterday. I'm sorry for that, but today I think everything is in order. We are not seeing such a interruption. But let's quickly look at what the chart is doing now. It's not that we know. Like I always say that, remember I said that during the time of consolidation, we saw a long period of consolidation, but market also finally break out that level. Yes, as we do, the market is still doing a higher highs, even when we are seeing a little red up there. The market is still very, very strong. If you take this one, you can see this was the first the resistance here for market breakout. But let's quickly look at them so that it will go a long way to guide us. This another point. I know we have been discussing this, but I want to let you know something that after this, yesterday I was also telling you something that we need to also look at. Today is another important day. Here is also another resistance that I've done was support now. But resistance. Sorry, I made a mistake. Okay. Here is another one. This point here, you can see almost the same thing will go with the other one. You can see this is the state of the market. Yes, I would say this is the state of the market. Let's move. Okay, it's the state of the market. You can see that after this resistance was broken, market stayed a long time from here. You can see this period there. This from almost September to what? To almost end of October. That is a amount of almost 2 months market was consolidating before it finally broke out. You can see on this level. Yes, it's a good ride, and the funny that markets broke out with a strong volume. That's why you can see that these three sharp indicators or candlesticks are very sharp here for you to see. But speak now, there's slow down here, and which is expected after market had rallied for straight 4 days from Friday. You can see it Friday last week, Monday, Wednesday, today. For me, I'm not surprised the market is slowing down, and these are just about profit taking. But I tell you, most of the stocks on the estate are still very, very well, very, very cheap on the value. That will still have potential to go up. But now that it's only high caps that push the market here, even when market correct, there are still potential that market will still go up. For me, that's why I say let's look at the chart together. There's no cause for alarm. It's because market have stayed this period, and also saw positive sentiment from what? From the earnings. Earnings beat expectation, and that what impacted the market to break out. And we saw those high cap stocks, and also the service providers or service providing company or industry in the market also follow suit as expected, and this number push sentiment to this level. But quick one before we call the time frame to look at the sentiment and also the momentum. Let's call our indicators. We're going to use this hour to guide us exactly what to do. This time we want to go back to see what is the MACD doing. We use the ADS yesterday. What is the position of MACD? What is the position of money flow? And also what is what our ADL EAM, who is exponential moving average. What is the position of our short term there 8 days moving average that we use at all time? You can see that looking at this chart, you can see that market is still very, very strong. But I'll tell you at this point our market is set for another correction or less another trigger. And I tell you that for institutional investors, that give them nothing less than two weeks from here to study this number before they come back to the market. Then before we know it, we're already in the month of December, where all has was Santa Claus rally and all the end of the year rally. These are the things that will shape the market between now. But also we expect that post-trade reshuffling and settle rotation will continue between now and end of the year. That means you will keep your eyes on the chart, and also you know how to position the right stock for dividend income, for capital appreciation ahead of what the result that will be coming, the actual result that will be coming for full year in the first quarter of 2024. For me, it's a good sign. We're seeing that the market is still above the T line. And if you look at your MACD are performing a positive trend, and money flow is feeding what? It's feeding 72.81% points now. You can see that it's still flat now as we speak now, not moving because of what market has not also moved. We quickly look at a different time frame to see how we can look at this the whole thing. Yes, start from 15 days 15 minutes 15 minutes chart. On 15 minutes chart, you can see that in the last 15 minutes, you can do on 15 minutes, market is slightly below the T. No, not slightly. It's almost above the T line, slightly below the T line. But MACD also confirmed that also profit taking activities, which also have said, look at it there. But we see that money flow even at this point is also turning up. So that even as people are taking profit, some people also take that to work to buy. You can see that since kind of the acceleration or the concentration is also kind of the decline is also increasing at this as we go now. That means we're waiting for another trigger. It's 15-minute chart also. Let's have it at the back of our mind. Now look at what your 1 hour chart. You see in the last 1 hour, you can see that already you can see sign of profit taking in. You can see it here. After it has a trend there, the last how many of the market open, look at the position. We have not seen a new breakout in the last 1 hour. Lot of candlestick. Rather, the last 1 hour, we see the market is pulling back. But the good line is still above the T line. But once it crosses this T line, that will also tell that momentum in the market has turned negative. But now momentum is still sharp. You can see that it tested the T line, it bounced back, tested the T line, and this 1 hour chart has still. Once it tests again and break down momentum, but when it tests and go back again, that's a good one. But MACD is already confirming this this connection here. Even when the market tries to stand up 1 hour chart, already see what the kind of this the declining momentum already here. You can see it here as shown by this histogram chart we're seeing here. And also MACD said that the blue line, once it crosses the red one down, that will tell you that the MACD has gone what? Have gone bearish. You can see that MACD crossed the blue one, crossed the red one, that those became bullish, and that is what we are seeing in this uptrend to this level. But good that also, like I saw in money flow in 15 minutes, it's also a turn up again to reach about 77.29 point in terms of money flow. Then finally look at what is the 4 hours chart saying. This is very, very key. You can see that the money flow in 15 minutes and 1 hour are aligned. Then we look at what is happening in 4 hours chart. In the 4 hours chart, you can see that the market is here flat here, green and red. You can see here that green for the previous day, you can see it is red now, and that will tell you that market is still above the T line, but you can stick for us. MACD is still very bullish. For the volume this morning is not much. You can see that the volume also tell that it's a sell volume. You can see the red here, and MACD is also money flow is also looking at slightly down from almost 70 we read yesterday to 70 to what to 69.02 as we speak now. That is for what for 4 hours chart. I think that the 4 hour chart in terms of MACD and the momentum is still looking strong. But in terms of money flow, 15 minutes and 1 hour are turning up, while the 4 hours also turning down. But let's quickly look at a day chart, because this a whole day activities. How is it performing? On a day chart, you can see that MACD is also bullish, money flow is looking up, and you can see activities here. Even we are seeing that they almost calm. The red we are seeing the loss also is also dropping at this hour. We need to also look at this when we are also investing in the market. It's very, very important for us at any given time to look at it. Let's quickly look at where is Japaul gold going with this momentum we are seeing in that stock. You need to understand and ask yourself a question: where is Japaul gold going? You want to look at it and see where the stock going. That will give us more information to know exactly where Japaul gold is going. When you know where Japaul gold is going, you know how far you want to stay in your position there. But as we speak now, you can see in the day chart it has gone up, but there's a sign here that broken out almost it broke out let's say from here this last top or distant level. That's about this week that here is another one we want to look at. That is around 147, 150 here, but it almost traded around almost 142 today, but now it's trading around 138. Let's keep our finger, but money flow is sharp here, 84, and MACD is bullish. Let's see how far it will go. And this is a day chart. If you look at 1 hour chart for the stock, it's probably taking already hit the stock. Let's look at it. We know profit taking also, we'll see it also. MACD is very, very bullish. Money flow is reading almost 87, almost 92. I can see that I'm also above the T line, but profit taking has still not signed here. You can see on that sign. Finally, look at 4 hours on that stock to know exactly what is happening. You can see also MACD is also bullish. Money flow is strong, 78 on the 4 hours chart. On this note, say we'll call it a day and say see you tomorrow. But before we draw the curtain, the Invest 2024 registration will start tomorrow. And also for those that are looking at going through our material, you can see already there the fee for is 35,000 naira for the training, for the summit, the traders and investors summit, where all the investment windows are going to be looked at, using technical analysis also to tell you where to go and fundamental and the benefit of those windows, how you can take advantage of them as you expect to work. Market also to also correct, and also market also to move higher. How can you take advantage of what the market now, probably you are making the market to invest in other investment window. This also will be made clear and also made more at the Invest 2024. On this note, I say thank you and see you tomorrow. Bye.